Back in the middle of the 13th century, Kutai Kartanagara was ruled by a king named Haji Maharaja Sultan. During his time as king, he had a big dream to take over the nearby kingdoms like Kutai Martapura, Sri Bangun, Sri Muntai, Tanjung, and Bahau. And sure enough, he made it happen. Thanks to his efforts, Kutai Kartanagara became a rich and thriving kingdom. The place was full of natural resources, and the kingdom got even wealthier because of the tributes from the lands he conquered. One day, Haji Maharaja Sultan came up with an idea. He wanted to make his kingdom look even more beautiful.
This kingdom's doing great, so I should make everything look nicer. I think if the walls and some other parts had beautiful carvings added, this place would definitely look even more luxurious.
Finally, Haji Maharaja Sultan gathered the prince of the kingdom to discuss the sultan's wish.
Right, something like that. I just want to make some improvement around the kingdom so it looks more beautiful. Do all of you have any suggestion?
Prince Bangkubumi proposed something.
Your Majesty, if you will, maybe it is the best of ours to invite the twin sculptures from the Javanese land. Their craftsmanship are highly known and regarded as the best in their land.
Good idea. In that case, send an envoy to the land of Java right away.
The next day, envoys from the Kutai Kartanagara kingdom left for Java. Arriving in Java, they immediately conveyed their purpose of arrival and delivered a mandate from the Sultan of Kutai Kartanagara. The king of Java gladly agreed to send two pulung carvers to the kingdom of Kutai Kartanagara.
Alright then, tell your Majesty, the King of Kutai, that I'll send the best carvers from my land to your kingdom, Kutai Kartanagara.
The two carvers sent from Java were brothers. They sailed the high seas to get to Kutai Kartanagara. Finally, they arrived at the kingdom of Kutai Kartanagara.
Welcome to Kutai Kartanagara. The Japanese king has sent you, which means you're skilled in wood carving. That's why I'm asking for your help to carve the entire palace with various patterns.
Forgive me, Majesty, but yes, it is true. My brother and I are skilled in wood carving. May I ask what kind of design you would like?
I want the Kutai, Bahau, Kenya, and Tunjung carving style, and you combine it with Japanese wood carving art.
Well, Your Majesty, we shall carry it out at once.
The two carvers began working diligently in the kingdom of Kutai Kartanagara. Their hands were very skillful. One by one, the logs have been carved into marvelous works of carving art. It is believed that the two carvers were assisted by supernatural powers, so that in a short time, all their work can be completed in a timely manner. Thanks to the hard work of the Javanese envoy carvers, Kutai Kartanagara Palace is now filled with beautiful wood carvings. Baginda Aji Maharaja was fascinated by the work of the two Javanese carvers.
Wow! Thank you so much! You've really helped us. This is such a beautiful piece of art.
In gratitude, Baginda Aji Maharaja allowed the two carvers to live in the palace with the royal family.
As a token of my gratitude, I Sultan Haji Maharaja invites you to live in the palace with my family here.
Your Majesty, don't you think that might be a bit too much?
Not at all. It's the least I can do for everything you've done.
The two carvers were servants in Java, so they maintained the royal customs and manners in the palace. Baginda Aji Maharaja became increasingly attentive to them. It turned out that Baginda Aji Maharaja's attitude was considered too much by the palace officials, making them feel jealous of the two Javanese carvers.
One night they held a close meeting. They planned to immediately get rid of the two sculptures from Java, so that they would immediately leave the Kutai Kartanagara kingdom.
This is ridiculous. His Majesty chose two foreigners his attention rather than us.
Up with a plan to make them leave and ensure the Sultan no longer trusts them.
What should we report to His Majesty?
Slanders, those two carvers in front of our Majesty, accused them of having behaved inappropriately toward one of the place maidens. Ah, yes, then the Sultan will surely banish them.
All the court officials agree with the plan. The next day, one of them went to His Majesty Aji Maharaja to carry out his mission.
Your Majesty, those sculptures has done something inappropriate on this palace.
Yes, they have defined the sacred place.
His Majesty Aji Maharaja was overcome with anger, and he decided to banish the two sculptures from the palace.
What? How dare they behave like that in this place? I want them gone. Now!
The two sculptures left the kingdom. However, during the journey, another palace official proposed something else to His Majesty Aji Maharaja.
Me, Your Majesty. But if we let them leave, they might serve another kingdom and build a palace far more magnificent than this one. Or even worse, they might do something treacherous to you.
His Majesty Aji Maharaja was swayed. His heart became very anxious.
You're right. I won't let anyone challenge the splendor of this palace. Its beauty must stand unmatched. Very well. Find those two cars now. Bring them to me alive. I want to see them die begging.
At once, the court official ordered the soldiers to pursue and capture the two sculptures. One of the sculptures managed to escape, for it possessed the ability to vanish in the blink of an eye. The other, having resigned to his fate, was captured and brought to the village to face His Majesty the King.
Please forgive us, Majesty. What did we do to make you angry?
The sculpture also said his last message to His Majesty Aji Maharaja and his village officials.
10 hancur lulu, 11 tatialas.
Bad luck befell him. He died, hanging from a pole. And then the sculpture body was thrown into the Buffalo River. Surprisingly, the body did not drift downstream following the flow of the river, but to Hulu Muara, a river near the city of Samarinda. Therefore, local residents believe the Buffalo River to be a sacred place, and the sculpture's grave was made in the middle of the river, and many pilgrims from various regions come to visit.
The carver's message was clear. When the 10th king rules, Kutai Kartanagara will collapse, and by the time the 11th king takes over, this capital will just be forest, left behind and forgotten.
And it is believed that the prophecy is true, because around 1752, when Kutai Kartanagara was led by Haji Sultan Aliuddin, the Kutai Kartanagara kingdom was destroyed by the raiders of Bajak Sulu Kebuntalan from Philippines, and the capital of the kingdom that became the best is now a small village called Kutai Lama.